Okay, for today's video, we have a big haul of anime stuff I got while I was in Nashville. So let's just get right into the video. So first things first, we're gonna show off the first pop I got. So I got some pops, I got some manga actually, and I got some. Actually, I think everything's pops other than the manga. But I do have a little story about a Gashapon thing, which we will get into. So first up, I went in Hot Topic and got this. I got this Tanjiro and Nezuko versus the Temple Demon Funko Pop. This is one of those really cool versus scenes. And you might see that was a $20 pop. It was actually marked down all the way to $12. It was $12 online, and luckily the Nashville one. This was in the Opry Mills Hotel or Opry Mills Mall. It was marked down to $12 online, and they did price match in store. My Hot Topic, or the Hot Topic closest to me, used to would price match in store, but the last two times I've done it, they've not let me do it. One day was something to do with Black Friday, and then the other time they just didn't let me do it for some other reason. But they used to let me do it, so I don't know if it's just been like an exceptions day, like there was exceptions those 2 days or something. But lately my Hot Topic has not let me do it, so I was very happy to go into a Hot Topic that would let me price match. Because I mean, $20 for this pop was probably worth it, but I didn't want to pay 24 honestly, especially knowing I could get it for 12. But yeah, to get it for $12 without having to pay shipping was awesome. One thing I will say, the little cardboard piece in the back here has kind of folded out mine. I've opened the pop up and tried to fix it back, but it's still not. It's a little curved, and I don't know if it just doesn't really fit in the back of the box or what. But that is one thing I will mention about this pop. But still, nonetheless, for $12, I don't think you can beat one of these really cool versus scenes. Because I mean, I don't know if this one specifically is going to be one that's worth a lot or anything, but it's still really cool pop, really big pop for just $12. I mean, it's really three pops in one: the Temple Demon, Tanjiro, and Nezuko. But yeah, we actually ran back into Hot Topic to get another pop, because I saw that this one was even cheaper online than I even thought. So that Temple Demon fight was like a $30 pop, but we have another pop that was like $30 from Hot Topic that I got for even cheaper than the Demon Slayer set. So like I said, I got that Demon Slayer set for $12. I actually got my first Inuyasha pop, which here it is. I think this is Shippo on horse, which was the con pop, for only $7. And I thought, I don't have an Inuyasha pop yet. I was actually thinking about getting that GameStop like con pop that's not sold out yet, but seeing that this one was only $7 already, I mean, like I said, this was a $30 pop at release, and I got it for $7. I don't think you can beat that, especially. And I mean, I haven't started Inuyasha yet. It's on my list of stuff to watch, but I mean, I think this was a really good starting pop because, like I said, it's a $30 con pop that I got for $7. Once again, they price matched in store. It actually rung up $30, but they price matched online, and it was $7. And I'm going to go over a quick little story before I show off what I got at Five Below. At Five Below, or not at Five Below, in this mall they had the Gashapon machines, which I was super excited to try out for the first time. You know, they're those little like almost like the little like gumball machine type things from Japan, but you know, like the ones that they have at like restaurants and stuff that have like little mini toys. They're like those, but they're higher quality toys, and they're usually like Japanese stuff, like animes and stuff. And at the Opry Mills Mall, they had Gashapon machines, and unfortunately, there was one token machine and it was broken. And I wanted so bad to get this one thing. They had some Jujutsu Kaisen Gashapon figures that I really, really wanted to get. I think they were like little cord holders or something. That's what I think they were. But still, I wanted to get one so bad just to see which character I would get. But unfortunately, the token machine was broken, and I tried everything in the world. I tried asking some of the stores around it, asking about the machine, and they said that unfortunately it breaks a lot. And it was the token machine, not the actual like machines that drop out the actual Gashapons. I called the thing it said on the box, and I emailed them, and they actually did respond on the email. Their phone number didn't really work too well. They like wouldn't answer, and then also. I ended up looking online seeing if you could just use like coins or something. Because while I was walking by, I actually saw somebody get something out of one of the boxes. So I don't know if they just twisted or if they had some tokens saved up. But I saw somebody actually get a figure out, but I don't know how they got it. But I looked online and somebody said that nickels were the size. And I know that's kind of almost stealing, but you know, I was willing to pay the money for the Gashapon tokens, but it just never would let me do it. But I even tried nickels, and they were just a little too wide, which was so unfortunate. And pennies would just slide through. But still, I really wanted to get one of those Gashapon figures, but I didn't get to, unfortunately. But I did get some more pops. These were the last things I got in that mall before I left. One is non-anime, and one is sort of anime. Well, yeah, I consider it anime. And then one is definitely anime, but sort of not a Funko Pop. I know that's all kind of funny. But yeah, so we got Oshawott, Mo from Wally, which is the Chase version, and one other thing, and this was the one I was saying it's kind of not a Funko Pop, but it is, and that is the Megami Fushiguro Pop keychain. But yeah, I'll quickly explain everything I got right here. So starting with, we'll start with the Mo Chase because it's the, I've obviously seen Wally, but I got this mainly because it was a Chase, I'm not going to lie. I saw they had literally like one of those metal bins that they just put pops in, and I happened to see this one, and because I saw that I saw the regular version of this pop, and then I started looking, seeing if I could find the Chase, just seeing if nobody had picked it up yet. And this was like 5 or 6 o'clock, like it was later, like 5 or 6 p.m. So like the mall had been open for a while, so people definitely had a chance to buy the pop, but nobody picked it up, so I picked it up and took it. But they also had another Chase, and this was like Chef something from Cuphead. But I ended up not getting it. The pop was a little damaged. Not damaged enough where if I wanted it, I should have got it. But I've not watched Cuphead. And I put it like out on display sort of where like people would definitely see it if they wanted the pop. But yeah, I decided to get Mo. Since I've seen Wally, not the biggest Disney fan. I think this is my first technically Disney pop unless you want to count like that Marvel pop I have. But still, happy to get this Mo pop. It's cool. And it, chases are chases. If you see a Chase, you might as well get it, especially if you can get it for at $5 below $6. Honestly, I'll probably end up regretting not getting that Cuphead pop, I'd say, but still, I gave somebody else a chance to get that pop, and I ended up getting a Chase myself. Next, we'll talk about Oshawott. So I think this is my second ever Pokemon Con pop. The only other one's that shared convention Charmander, I believe, but I did get Oshawott. Oshawott's maybe my favorite Pokemon, just because the first game I started on was Black and White, and Oshawott was my starter, and I've used Oshawott in just about any playthrough I've had the chance to get Oshawott. So happy for it to be my second Pokemon pop, considering it's almost like my first Pokemon. Not my first Pokemon I got a card of, but the first Pokemon I've used on most of my teams. And then Megami. This is one I'm actually really excited for. So this was like $4. So these were like $5.95 or $5 something. Megami I think was $4 in store. But yeah, I'm really happy to get this. This is my first Pocket Pop or Keychain Pop, whatever it is. And yeah, Megami being one of my favorite characters from like I've said before, Jujutsu Kaisen's easily becoming one of my favorite series. So between, like, honestly, if I was to get a keychain pop, it would have been a character from either Naruto or Jujutsu Kaisen, or maybe even Hunter x Hunter, either like Killua. But I probably would have wanted one from Jujutsu Kaisen or Naruto, honestly. And if I got a Naruto one, it probably would have been Sasuke. But since Jujutsu Kaisen's starting to become one of my more favorites as of recent, I'm glad that Jujutsu Kaisen was the series I was to get a keychain pop of. And if I was to get a character, it definitely would have been Megami or Gojo. And Megami's definitely up there between those two for probably my favorites, especially out of the ones that have keychain pops. I think Gojo has one, but I also like a lot of the other characters like Toji and stuff, but Toji still doesn't even have a pop yet. But still, really happy to get this, and it's cool. I mean, I don't know, I might put this actually on a keychain, and I will say I'm not really planning on collecting the Pocket Pops. They'll just be something, if I happen to find one for cheap, like at $5 below, I might pick up, but like, I'm not planning on collecting the Pocket Pops 100%, I will say that. But yeah, I was going to say that's it for the video, but there actually is one other really cool thing that I picked up, not actually while I was in Nashville, but on the way home from Nashville, and this was at a Target we stopped at. So I do know some of the stuff I'm getting for Christmas, and like so I usually get like $100 from one of my or $100 worth of stuff from one of my grandparents. I picked out a bunch of stuff from Amazon, and this was actually something I had in my cart during like the Black Friday to Cyber Monday weekend, but it ended up selling out, at least from the one from Amazon, so I ended up just replacing it with something else. But whenever I saw it in Target for around the same price, I decided to just get it, and here's what it is. The Jujutsu Kaisen Manga Volume 0. So I actually believe I am getting Volume 1 for Christmas, but I plan on getting Volume 0 and Volume 1, because I don't believe you have to start with Volume 0, actually, but still, I wanted to get it. And, we obviously get a really cool character on the front, being Yuta, and I didn't even realize that is actually a really cool manga cover. But yeah, really excited to read this. I've not read a ton of manga, but I've asked for a little bit of manga for Christmas, and I'm expecting to get some manga for Christmas, so I'm really excited. And Jujutsu Kaisen might be the series I start with. The only thing with manga that I'm kind of debating on is if I want to like read up to where the anime's at and then like kind of take a break, or I could like do a series that I finish the anime of and then read the manga. Like I could watch all of AOT, like I could finish AOT actually and then watch or read the manga. Or maybe I should just read the manga first and then watch the anime. I don't know what I want to do yet, but honestly, I'll probably start reading Jujutsu Kaisen, and we'll see where it goes from there. But I actually think I am getting a decent amount of AOT manga for Christmas. So, maybe I think with AOT I'm going to finish the anime and then read the manga. But Jujutsu Kaisen, since it keeps getting spoiled for me, I might just go ahead and read the manga myself so I'm not the one getting spoiled. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. That's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this. I know this was a random jumble, but I definitely had a great trip to Nashville and was definitely happy with what I was able to get. And like I said, I actually got a ton of stuff actually for a really good price. I mean, the two pops from Five Below and the Pocket Pop, that was less than $20. The two pops I got from Five Below were less than $20, and this manga was like $6 or $8. So I mean, all this was actually under 50 with all the sales. But I mean, the two pops from Hot Topic alone would have been like $60 in regular price, and the pops I got from Five Below would have been like 30, or well, it would have been like 12 and 12 from a normal place, especially if I wanted to pay resale for that chase. But nonetheless, really happy with everything I got, not even with the prices, but yeah, super happy, and really planning on starting the manga of Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know what I should start with, 0 or 1. I might just start with 0 just because I have it, and 0 is the first number. But I kind of think I think the Jujutsu Kaisen manga 0 kind of goes along with like the 0 movie. I think that's kind of how it goes. But still, I think I'm gonna read it first just because I do have it in hand first, and 0 goes before 1. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, I know this has kind of been a random video of just a bunch of random stuff, but hope you all enjoyed it. Everything from the little Gashapon story to the pops to the manga. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'm actually out this time.